Hello Diamonds and welcome back to Ecobee Season 8. I have been doing a little bit work on my pyramids, so I extended it like I mentioned last episode, and I put one big light in the middle, which I think fits quite nicely. And yeah, I did make my typical imaginary TV because it's the best sign that looks a bit more like real TV in our lives. And yeah, so I decided to keep it more like a living space. I still want to add like few fireplaces and stuff like that, and possibly the second door because I only have one. So I need to make possibly some glass doors or maybe even find some proper modern ones. But yeah, this is something that I will look into. But yeah, otherwise it's kind of taking shape. I'm still thinking like what is the best way for me to make the other floors, like for the kitchen, bedroom, and also the bathroom. So I need to think about that. So maybe I will have like staircase on the corner on one or both sides. So yeah, it needs a lot of work and planning. So I'm not going to rush with that. Then with that, I still haven't replaced some of the windows on the upper sides. So because I was too lazy to really dig much sand, which I really need to do so I can get everything finished. So maybe I have to just move my skid steer a bit up because on the lower layers there's not much sand. But yeah, I want to finish all those windows and then also do the other floors for here. So this is kind of the goal for the next some few days. Ideally, I would also have a tractor for all this public farm, but I mean, there's not really many tractors available. I'm quite sure. So let's see. Tractor. So Steam Tractor, it's only being bought by the junkyard, but none for the sale. So yeah, I don't have any that I can buy. And usually when people are online who could make it, well, then I'm not online, and it probably would be quite a lot more expensive than what I have money for at the moment. So yeah, probably not gonna happen this season, but it's totally fine. So for this episode, what I was planning is that I will go on top of the roof so it's better view, is to check what interesting machinery Musk has put into his buildings, and then go and see what Willy has managed to build after we last visited that place, and also see one of the truck graveyards, like I want to call it, because one time when I logged in, I found my truck there as well, so it's kind of teleportation point. So let's quickly get moving and take a look at everything. So it looks like Master's Beach House is mainly for the tailoring stuff, so more like the advanced machinery like automatic loom and the spin melter. So they kind of look decent here and kind of fits. I would wish there was a light as well, but yeah, this building itself is kind of nice, and ideally I would prefer to see housing inside, but it is quite good as it is as well because it's production, and I know that he has been selling those things this season. So let's see if we can quickly hop into his shop as well, where he has been selling all those tools, not tools but items, because yeah, like in the shop building he does have the regular loom and the regular tailoring table, and also the support skill table, which looks kind of cute this way. So yeah, this is pretty much what he has. And does he sell anything? Oh, mainly out of stock of everything. So not really. And on the side there is the big construction. So it was supposed to become another housing complex, but yeah, it is stuck. So nothing is happening. I do like the barrier that I have built up, so it looks more realistic. But yeah, there's nothing really, and it's a little bit sad. I really wish it was being continued, because well, we want to see more interesting builds before the season fully ends, but not sure if it will happen. I mean, everything is super quiet now. And the Moss's other building seems to be more for mechanical sides. So there is like advanced melting option with filtering and everything available. And yeah, it's quite decently compact. So not too many pipes. Yeah, I'm sure that we can either have more compact format of that, but it's good. Like it. And inside the building we have like all the necessary tools like lathes and screw press, shapers, mechanics tables, all that is available, plus the shop itself. So if we need a truck, 300 pounds, so not too crazy. But yeah, he does not seem to make tractors. If he did, it would be quite nice to buy one. I mean, if it was like 300 pounds, it would be kind of okay. Maybe I can gather it over a few days. But yeah, let's see upstairs. So upstairs, of course, bigger machinery. Yeah, has everything you might need. So it looks quite good. So yeah, that's what he did with his place. So quite decent. Nothing to really complain. But yeah, next step is let's check out all the Willis place. So I will quickly make a plan where I started, where I will end. So I'll be right back. So I decided to start from the Bermuda Square, which is in the Elven Quarters, because, well, it has a lot of trucks that have ended up here, including one of the tractors. I'll be very happy if I could, well, take it away somehow. And it also seems to be very messy. A lot of free parts everywhere. So let's try to clean it up so it looks a bit nicer, even though it's like Bermuda Square. So I don't like when things are messy like that. But yeah, it is quite interesting spot. So yeah, like when my truck ended up here, it was the only blue one, because as you can see, everything else is kind of red. So yeah, there's more pieces always. So yeah, this is kind of the starting point. Yeah, it's in the middle of the jungle, so it's kind of strange. Also, they have a little bit upgraded the tree house that we saw last time. I mean, it still looks really wonky. I mean, I wouldn't trust this thing at all. So let's quickly go up and see what it is like. I do like the attention to detail, like the bottom side is nicely covered. But yeah, covering it doesn't make it less heavy look. So let's stop on this floor first. Like maybe it has some changes. You can quickly see. Yeah, it's a bit more packed than last time. But otherwise it's kind of similar. Living room is about the same. Not sure if it has changed really. Other sides, yeah, more packed because you can't really access anything. So kitchens definitely have been upgraded. This living room looks pretty much same as before, but not sure. I think this thing is new. But yeah, I might be easily mistaken because it was so long time ago when we came here. So let's check also upstairs. So we can go all the way to the roof. So this floor is all concrete. So yeah, as a bathroom it looks kind of okay. I mean, it's strange to have so many tables in the bathroom, but it's fine. It's decent. It has lights. I mean, yeah, 2 lights. And then different blocks that make it even more unique. It's totally fine. The other side has everything needed as well. Not really a problem. And it's not really connected to the water, so it doesn't really add anything. The bedroom, very, very stuffed. So yeah, if you want to go to bed, it's not the easiest experience. And here, well, it's also kind of difficult to go past everything. So yeah, the rooms are definitely too highly packed. Let's go all the way to the roof. And whilst we are already here, then I will send the lift down because we don't really need it anymore. Yeah, so on top of the building there's quite decent platform that you can look off. So quite decent view. It's nighttime, of course, so not that as much to see. And yeah, those blocks you can sometimes get stuck, so not the easiest. And this big gap between the blocks and the hedge parts. But yeah, it looks quite nice. Our building is not rendered in, so we can't see it from that distance. It should be behind the oil refiner building. But anyway, I want to next take a look at the greenhouse on the ocean. So let's see what is there. It is pretty empty. I mean, all the blocks that were not cultivated, they are all ocean sand type. There's still some of the dirt missing for the backside. But for the front side, they do have like a lot of huckleberries and stuff, so quite good. And also prickly bears. They have the tractor nicely here as well. Something that I would like to have, but yeah, okay. And yeah, on top of the roof, it has all the water piping. It's quite good. And yeah, for the power, I think that corner is being used, and because it's mainly ocean, only one water wheel is doing power there, and there's also one windmill. I think there was one windmill on there as well, but I'm not sure which ones are actually helping it. The other thing is that there's also interesting piping going that way, which I think we saw last time as well. But what we didn't see last time is this building here. It's nicely surrounded by all the mining equipment. And it goes all the way to storage. It's quite big storage. It's quite nice. But yeah, since we have the big containers, it kind of feels that all those lumber stockpiles are kind of unnecessary because they're so big and don't really fit anywhere, require a lot of work. There's a building upstairs which I want to see. So let's see. Okay, it's glass making. A little bit difficult to walk past, but I mean, every glassworks is in separate room and there's 8 rooms. Quite nice. So yeah, good way to make a lot of glass products. And yeah, then it just goes on the roof, so nothing special on top of here. Now here is the shop building. Let's go in from the side. I was not sure because there's door there, but it's locked, so no door on the side. Nice. So it has all the upgrade tables. It's quite nice. No, support skill tables, not upgrade tables. Upgrade tables are slightly different, like this one. Or this one. Or this one. Yeah, this is just a support skill. So that's why, like, for the next season, I'm thinking that I will take also the support and upgrade skill. So kind of see those new skills that Masa has made nicely for us. Yeah, one more support skill table. And yeah, those pillars are also nice. We can even walk through them. It's quite good. And yeah, 3 shops all separated nicely, so you know exactly what you want. And we cannot sneak out from the front, so have to go out from the side. This building, well, halfway we have seen it from before, but I think there is a lot of changes for the upper floors. I mean, even this floor seems different because, I mean, this is the new part. There's the assembly line. So let's go more up and see what we can find there. So yeah, mechanics corner, another corner, and yeah, here is also everything. Do they have something more upstairs? Of course. So on the roof there's water filtering, and here's the robotic assembly line with lab. Okay, that's interesting. It's a unique way to add more labs. But yeah, I would prefer like some corner pieces so it kind of attaches to the wall itself. Because this way, whilst it does work for the game engine, it feels really strange because literally the pipe is holding up both the concrete and the device itself. So not sure if I'm really a fan of that. And this piping is okay. Yeah, I understand now. Yeah. So the pipes go out together and come in separately. That's why those are turned around, which makes it even more strange. But it's fine. What is over here? Nothing. Just one lonely windmill. And yeah, from this corner we can also see the Elven Quarters building. From this like angle, it looks quite nice. I do like it. Just knowing that it's on the really skinny stem, it looks a little bit weak. And as we are here, maybe we can also take a look at the Stromdivs building, which is next door. Not sure if he has any access to it. Just the outside door seems to be locked. And I don't see any other doors really visible here. So yeah, it's possible that the only way in is to fly in. At least downstairs. Upstairs we can see tiny bathroom and bedroom. And the top of the tunnel. So if we go more up, quite big living room, which is super empty, which I kind of understand because they do have the Elven Quarters building. But yeah, not much to see. On the backside is just storage corner and then a small garden. I do like the road that they have going through the Elven Quarters. It's kind of nice, even though it feels like waste of limestone. And I also know that Willy has one more building, which I really want to see, which is the Willy Veg. So vegetable selling corner. So it has farming table there, and then selling like different grubs. A lot of kelp for sale as well. So he seems to have quite a bit of time. Selling papayas. Is it cheaper than us? No. We are still the cheapest. Because I don't do it for profits. Yeah. And upstairs? Upstairs is more farming tables. So good way to make extra seeds. Because yeah, he has the greenhouse available, so yeah, it's good to make all the seeds for that. And yeah, his other 2 shops are over here. There's also a staircase that goes all the way down in front of the door, so it looks a bit risky. But well, he's the shopkeeper, so at his own risk. This one is wrong way, obviously. It's so easy to put them wrong way because like normally the cashier needs to have all the buttons on their side, but yeah, I sometimes struggle as well, so I might move my shop around after I notice that it's opposite way. But yeah, I've sold to those shops stuff as well. I mean, Broken Rocks I have bought, but the other one I have sold to. But yeah, there's nothing more really hidden here. So it's just the underside of the road. It does feel a bit better because it's slightly supported. Not perfectly, but it's still better than nothing. Better than the oil refinery that Willy has. But yeah, I think I will leave the video right here because, well, I think we have, yeah, seen everything that there is. Or if not, then we can always revisit. But yeah, I will leave the video right here. And hopefully we have some more places for the next time. I've heard that the tunnel is being still expanded, so maybe we can see once it's fully finished and we can do the full circle straight. But yeah, I will leave the video right here, so thank you for watching and I will see you after a few more days.